Thank you, Honourable Speaker, sir, the Honourable Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Ministers, Honourable Leader of Opposition, Honourable Cabinet Ministers, Honourable Members of Parliament. Also, good morning or good afternoon to the people of Fiji who may be listening in today. Honourable Speaker, sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share some insights on the US-Fiji Investment and Savings Drive 2024 that was conducted along the west coast of the United States from the 6th of October to the 12th of October this year. The US-Fiji Investment Savings Drive, a first of its kind, was organized by the Ministry's Trade Commission in North America as a direct outcome of the Fiji North America Business Mission to Canada and the US in May 2024, which I had the honor of leading. The drive was focused, Honourable Speaker, on bridging the gap between Fiji and the Fiji diaspora by providing crucial investment and saving opportunities. This initiative is a clear testament, Honourable Speaker, to the coalition government's commitment to inclusivity, ensuring Fijians across the globe remain integral to the national growth story of our country. It reflects our understanding that while the borders of our nation may be physical, the spirit of Fiji transcends geography. Honourable Speaker, Fiji's diaspora community plays a pivotal role in the development of our economy. The numbers speak volumes or speak for themselves. Between the 2019 and 2023 alone, Honourable Speaker, Fiji has received a staggering 4.5 billion in remittances alone. Remittances from the United States are the second highest at 24%, Australia being the highest at 44%. Personal remittances increased by 23.2% to 1.1723 billion in the 2022-2023 period. These figures have been increasing on an average of about 17% since 2019. To put this into perspective, it is almost 10% of the GDP, directly supporting countless households and businesses across the country. Many of our diaspora members, particularly in countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, are eager to do more. They want to invest in Fiji, plan for retirement, and actively participate in the country's development. What they often lack is information, access, and support, and the right policies, Honourable Speaker, to turn these aspirations into reality. This is where the US-Fiji Investment and Savings Drive comes in, to bridge these gaps and provide our diaspora with the right tools and support they need to contribute meaningfully to our economy. Honourable Speaker, 7 key agencies and financial institutions, namely the Fiji National Provident Fund, Fijian Holdings Unit Trust, Fijian Holdings Stockbroking Limited, Solar FinTech, Itaukait Land Trust Board, the Ministry of Lands, and the Fiji Embassy in Washington, D.C. participated in the US-Fiji Investment and Savings Drive, coordinated by the Fiji Trade Commission in North America, ably led by Mr. Alika. These agencies provided a range of services, including investment advice to empower diaspora members to diversify their contributions, savings promotions to support financial security and retirement planning, land and lease conditions, ensuring transparent and accessible pathways to owning or leasing land in Fiji, passport services to simplify logistical challenges for diaspora, and linking services where diaspora members were linked to Fiji agencies and partners. Honourable members, these services were made available in 4 key cities, namely Seattle, San Francisco, Sacramento, and Santa Rosa. The response from our diaspora, Honourable Speaker, was overwhelmingly positive. Over 1,000 members were served, and new diaspora investments exceeding 1 million were recorded over those 6 days. These numbers do not yet account for the long-term impact of the relationships and the accounts established during this drive. This is a true reflection of what we can achieve when we listen to our people and work together for the betterment of Fijians, especially for our people overseas. Beyond the numbers, Honorable Speaker, the human stories are what truly highlight the full impact of this drive. Honorable Speaker, among the many stories shared, one stands out: the story of a Fijian woman who had lived in the United States for decades, unaware that she had substantial funds in her FNPF account. Misinformation had led her to believe that she had nothing in her account. Learning otherwise was an emotional moment for her. Tears of joy and gratitude were expressed and are a powerful reminder of why these engagements are so critical. We also heard from diaspora members who plan to retire in Fiji and look to the opportunity to open investment accounts in Fiji. These are powerful reminders of the latent potential within our diaspora and their eagerness to maintain strong connections with their homeland. These stories, Honorable Speaker, highlight the deep desire of our diaspora to stay connected to our homeland and contribute in tangible ways. Honorable Speaker, while the success of this drive is undeniable, it also has shone a light on the challenges faced by our diaspora. One major issue is the difficulty of opening bank accounts in Fiji remotely. Many diaspora members, particularly those unable to travel to Fiji, are excluded from accessing banking services due to stringent in-person verification processes. To address this, our very own local bank, HFC, in partnership with the Fiji Trade Commission, is looking at a way to allowing diaspora members to open bank accounts remotely. The teams have registered a few new bank accounts as part of this, and a formal announcement will be made as soon as everything is worked out logistically. Honorable Speaker, this will mean that we will witness an increase in deposits and investments from our diaspora community. I would like to also acknowledge the board chairman and management of HFC Bank, who have been working actively with the Trade Commissioner of North America. This initiative, Honorable Speaker, is the first of its kind in our country, and a testament to the combined dedication to overcoming barriers with our diaspora. Honorable members, let me take a moment to reflect on why supporting our diaspora is so crucial. Diaspora investments and savings directly contribute to Fiji's GDP. The funds raised through initiatives like this drive support for businesses, create jobs, and fuel infrastructure development. Number two, facilitating investments such as this in areas such as land and housing, we encourage long-term participation in our economy, ensuring a stable future for our nation. Number three, engaging with our diaspora fosters a sense of belonging and loyalty to Fiji, encouraging them to return home, retire, and even start businesses here. I'm pleased to report, Honorable Speaker, that there are already quite a few doing that just as we speak. And finally, beyond financial contributions, our diaspora represents a wealth of knowledge, skills, and networks that can be harnessed to drive innovation and development in Fiji. The two gentlemen, sir, that you saw from Canada are quite well-heeled gentlemen from Canada. They have made names for themselves in Canada, and they are here as an outcome from the North American mission that we also conducted in May this year. Both from Ba. Honorable Speaker, this drive was a trial. but we can see, and it is now being hailed, certainly as a success. As we look to the future, Honorable Speaker, our goals are very clear. Number one, annual engagement. We plan to make the US-Fiji Investment and Savings Drive an annual event, aligning it to Fiji Day celebrations to maximize participation. And in top of that, we will be looking at rolling this out to other countries in the diaspora so that we deepen our penetration with the diaspora. The next step, of course, is to look at Canada and a few other countries in going forward. Tailored solutions, number three. Through key partnerships, we will continue to identify barriers and work on innovative solutions such as the partnership with the HFC Bank. Number four, diaspora empowerment. Our aim is to create an environment where every Fijian, regardless of where they live, can contribute to our nation's success without any unnecessary hurdles. Our vision, sir, Honorable Speaker, is to expand to other countries, as I have mentioned, and ensure that going forward, the diaspora, our family, become a central cornerstone in the economic development of Fiji. Honorable Speaker, I wish to highlight in this House some other developments that are in train. Of course, changes to the rules of immigration that were introduced by the coalition government have been warmly received by our diaspora. The new exemption categories based on membership to the World Kaumbula and also your birthright in Fiji sends a powerful message to all our diaspora in terms of their ability to come home and work at home and strengthen bonds between Fiji and where they reside. While there are existing investment incentives as well, Honorable Speaker, we will tailor some of these incentives to the diaspora. The Ministry of Trade is currently designing some policies which will be tabled in Cabinet, targeting the diaspora specifically. This is expected to attract more investment, wealth creation, and improve the well-being of our people. Honorable Speaker, by creating a consistent and structured approach, we can ensure that every Fijian abroad has the opportunity to invest, save, and stay connected to their homeland. Honorable Speaker, I wish also to acknowledge at this stage the local stakeholders in the United States whose collaboration made this event possible. This includes the venue organizers, the Fiji Day Santa Rosa event coordinators, community and church leaders who supported this drive. Their contributions in facilitating logistics, rallying the community, and providing an inclusive platform for engagement were invaluable. I would also like to acknowledge the Fiji Embassy in Washington, His Excellency Ambassador Ratu Ilswani Winraketi, and his team for their support in providing passport enrollment services to the diaspora in California during this drive. Of course, I also would like to thank the Fiji Trade Commission in North America and their leader, Mr. Erika Cooper, for their tireless efforts in coordinating the drive, providing immense support to the agencies. And perhaps now a note for the government, the desire for passport processing to be brought closer to the community is something which came up quite significantly in America. And perhaps with the permission of the Prime Minister, we can perhaps looking at setting up something on the West Coast to deal with those of our people on the West Coast, where the bulk of the population is. Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members, the success of the US-Fiji Investment and Savings Drive 2024 is a shining example of what can be achieved when we engage our diaspora. This initiative will not only strengthen our economy, but also reinforces the invaluable connection between Fiji and our people abroad. To our stakeholders and every Fijian who participated in this drive, Minakasaka Walew. Your efforts and enthusiasm are what makes such initiatives possible. Together, Honorable Speaker, we are building bridges between Fiji and its diaspora. Bridges that will not only carry investments, but also the hope, pride, and the shared vision of prosperity for generations to come. Let us continue to build a Fiji that every Fijian, at home or abroad, is proud to call their own. With those few words, Honorable Speaker, I thank you for allowing me to deliver this ministerial statement.
Thank you.